Hey everyone, welcome to MaysLugLife. I'm May, and this is my first impression video of the brand new line of loungewear that Lug has been hyping for ages. So this is for the Ranger Fleece Front Zip Hoodie. Why are these things always so long named? They're not just like the Ranger Crossbody. It's the Ranger Fleece Front Zip Hoodie. I realize it's trying to be descriptive, but God, it's a long name. But before I go on, can I just draw your attention to that really adorable new logo that they've got going on? Do you see this? Can you see the little tiny Christmas lights? And they twinkle. Look at this little logo. So it's just little lights strung up all around the Lug logo, and they twinkle. They're so cute. I love that. If they had anything with the Lug lights, twinkle thing, like if I could actually get my print like bag to like twinkle, I would probably buy that in a heartbeat. If I could get a coupe with like little Lug with the little lights that twinkled like that, I would so be all over that. Anyway, just saying, I think that's absolutely adorable. So very festive, very fun. I'm so glad they put that up there because it actually genuinely makes me smile. And it's really sort of, you know, just completely unnecessary, but yeah, totally adds to the whole sort of feel of the page. So, okay, enough about the logo. Let's talk about these brand new loungewear things that they've got. So it looks like there's matching pants to this, and I think they're obviously being sold separately, which is kind of a good thing. But anyway, so here we are. So first of all, $57, not a bad price, not a great price, but I think that's probably reasonable. It's probably what one would expect to pay for something like that of a certain quality. So I'm hoping that's good quality. I guess we're about to find out. I don't think Lug is going to come out with something totally crap. I don't think it's going to be like a fast fashion level of stuff. I'm really hoping this is one of those things that I can wear for the next 10 years, 15 years. I can wash it over and over and it will continue to look the same. That's my hope for Lug products. But I don't know. I mean, some of their quality control issues have really been, you know, wreaking havoc. So who knows? I guess we'll find out soon enough. But anyway, so let's just quickly look at the colors as well. So we've got Crimson Large Dot, and I'm going to just sort of click through all the photos. I'm just going to go through really fast. So it looks like they all seem to have this stripe, this sort of solid band down the sleeve, and then across the yoke here, just across the front from the shoulder. And then otherwise it's just print all around. And I'm also noticing, I don't know if you can see this, it looks like there's a pocket over here. So in this picture you can't see it very well, but I see a pocket, which is very awesome. I always need pockets. So there's a little string here, then that's just cotton, so that's nice and soft, not too hard. Sometimes it's that rope, and sometimes it kind of gets a little bit uncomfortable. So that looks like it's really comfortable, and it's a different kind of fabric. I don't know what this is. I don't think it's like a polar fleece. It looks a lot thinner. It almost looks like a suede or like a peach fuzz. So, and I don't know how thick this fabric is. I think it's not very, just because I'm looking at the photos of her, and it looks like it kind of, it looks like it's got a slouch to it, which makes me think it's quite thin, and it probably hangs a little bit, as opposed to having a like real structure like a real polar fleece does. No interior print. It's just sort of the back of the fabric, which is interesting. And just take a look at the use of the pants. Look at this little pocket down here. Isn't that cute? With the matching print. And if you look, there's a pocket right there in the bottom, and inside the pocket, it looks like they're using the same print. So sort of coordinating print. So far, I'm kind of looking forward to seeing the pants, but the top is definitely kind of cute. So yeah, you can see a better picture of the pocket there. Yeah, so far so good. So we'll just click through here real quick. And the good thing is I mean, she's not a tiny girl. She's not like a size 2, and it looks like it fits her well. Like it looks like it covers her nicely, and it doesn't look tight. And so far, that's what's exciting me. So she's, you know, got a chest on her. She's got some hips, and yet this thing doesn't look like it's snug and riding or going to be uncomfortable, because there really is nothing worse than having, you know, loungewear that really digs into you or cuts into you or is really super tight. So, okay, there's just some, okay, I'm just going to look at the photos of the colors. So I'll come back to those ones, because those are sort of just the regular, every single one is, sorry, what am I saying? It's talking about all of them. It's not specific to each color. So, so this is the butterfly gray, a huge fan favorite color. So I'm not surprised at all that they brought it out in this color. Not my favorite because it's gray. And for some reason, I feel like if I'm going to buy something Lug, I don't want gray. I don't even care if it's got butterflies on it. So even if it had dragonflies or like I don't know, moose, some of my favorite animals, I think I'd be like, yeah, it's gray. So anyways, so that's the only reason why I don't like it. Otherwise, the butterflies are fine. I think I would like them on a different background. But hey, gray's a really, really good neutral, and for some people that means a lot. So I can totally see that being a real feature that people, you know, or sorry, a real thing that people like about it. So now, again, this is a smaller model, and it's still relatively loose, and I'm assuming she's wearing a smaller size, but that's really good to know as well. And I do love that it zips all the way down, and oh, she's got the matching pants on too. Oh my gosh, look at this. Check this out. Do you see the little... this little, I don't know what that is, like a ribbon or something. Maybe that's the label. So that's the Lug logo right there in the cursive, which is kind of cool. And it's in the Love Stripe multi. And that's really cute. I wonder if that's in all of them. I think it might be. Okay, we're back here again. So let's go back to the color. So this is Camo Taupe. Whoops, that's not Camo Taupe. Let's try again. I thought I clicked on it. There we go. It looks very green here, doesn't it? It almost looks camo moss, not camo taupe. Like when I think the camo taupe, I think it's more brown, like more like a khaki color. This looks, hang on, is it camo olive? Did I just read that wrong? No, it says camo taupe, and even the little swatch, the swatch, help me, the swatch, no, the swat. What's the little thing that, like when it's just a little piece of fabric? I can't get that right. I'm thinking it's like the watch now. It's swatch? Okay, someone tell me what that is in the comments. I can't think. Anyways, you know what I'm talking about. The little sample color right there, that looks very brown. The photos look really green. So I don't know if that's just the lighting or if it's, I don't know. But if you're trying to match your camo taupe stuff and you get this and it's green, it's going to be quite disappointing. But it might match your camo olive. So I guess, you know, order with, you know, I don't know. Buyer beware, I guess, on this one. So, but I see olive. I'm sorry, I see olive. I don't see brown. So we'll see. And again, so like this looks like it's comfortable. And there are the pants. Well, you can actually see the cuff on the pants, or rather, there's no cuff. It's just an elastic band. So, yeah, she's able to bend her knees. So it looks like there's a bit of stretch there. So that's kind of nice. Yeah, so there it is again. So you can see that. So that seems to be what they're using to put the logo on there, which is really cute. It's a good idea. Okay, we're back here again. And then two more colors. So, oh, new one. So falling leaves. Now this is something we haven't seen a lot of. I think we've only seen this in a couple of cosmetic bags, if I'm not mistaken, like maybe 2 items. So yeah, interesting to see this one show up here. I'm not sure if I love it. It's not my favorite. I think it's just dark. So far I haven't been, none of these have really caught my imagination. I think they're just not my color palette, and I don't usually wear these colors, so they're not a pull for me yet. Yeah, it's nice. I just don't think I love it. I don't know why. I don't really know why I'm not loving this one. I should. It's autumn leaves on black. I really don't know why I don't like this as much as I should, but I don't. Maybe it'll grow on me, but I'm really hoping it doesn't, because I really don't need to buy more stuff. I don't need to fall in love with more lug prints. The few that I've kind of got going is plenty, and that's enough to break the bank. So I don't need to be obsessed with more lug prints. Although I may have a problem with this particular one, because I do quite like this one. Now, I don't have many things in it, because I as much as I love it, I love looking at it. It makes me happy, but I find that I don't want a bag in it. And I think I don't want an outfit in it either, for the same reason, because I just find, as adorable as it is, it does look a little bit juvenile for me. Like for me personally, because I just don't wear pinks and things like that. So for me to have pinks and yellows and things like that all over me, I feel like it's basically, you know what it is? I would have worn this when I was 12 or 13. I would have been all over this when I was 12 or 13. And I just feel like anything that I would have worn then, I probably shouldn't wear now. And also, I just made really bad choices, like fashion choices when I was a kid, according to all the photos anyways. So anyways, but I do like the print. Like I have like lots of accessories in this, but I don't have like a big bag in it. So anyways, but I guess it's loungewear. Like I guess I can wear this inside the house. No one's gonna see me, right? I'm not going like grocery shop. Well, I could go grocery shopping in this, but I tend not to. I tend to not, at least, you know, wear my total. I don't think I've yet gone out shopping with pajamas on. Been tempted to, but I haven't yet. So anyways, okay. So those are the 4 colors. I don't think there were any more. So again, for me, nothing really jumping out at me, but those are some really popular colors that I know that everybody really likes, and that totally explains why Lug chose these to be the ones that they debut this product. They want to make sure that a ton of people are really going to be into it. So anybody who collects these colors as well, these prints, definitely gonna be buying this. So, and I'm just looking at the size range now. That's a huge size range. 3XL, that's amazing. I know that that's been a problem for Lug. I know that a lot of people have been talking about they want larger sizes, and the fact that they've accommodated that is insanely awesome. And I'm so glad that they're even showing pictures of plus size models, and that, because really there's nothing worse than knowing that there's a plus size that fits you, or the size that's larger that fits you, but seeing it on a tiny little model. And I've done that so many times where I've gone online and I see these things that I want, whatever it is, pants, shorts, whatever, and I see it and it's always on a size 2 model, but I'm not a size 2, and I haven't been a size 2 in ages, and so I could just order the size that I need, but then when I get home, it just doesn't look the same on me, and my proportions are going to be completely different from the girl who's wearing an extra small. So I'm really glad that they're putting different sizes of women with different body shapes and body types in the same outfit, so that you can really get a sense of how it might sit on you. Now, I have to be honest with you, I kind of wish that Lug would someone, I think the entire fashion industry, I kind of wish they would actually, how do I put this? Like when they take these photos, sort of say, this girl, these are her measurements, this is the size she's wearing, so that you can figure out, like if you know her bust is similar to your bust size and she's got a large on, then you can go, okay, well the large seems to sit well on her breasts. Hopefully they'll sit well on mine as well. So I'm not saying like I necessarily feel like I should know all of her personal details, but in this case, I would love to know, like, this girl usually wears a size blah, 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 and her chest size is this, her hip size is this, her bust size is this, her waist size is this, and her, her girth is whatever. And then she's wearing a size large. Then I can go, okay, well now I really understand how this is going to sit, if it sits like that on her, and how it's going to relate on my body. And I think every single thing in the fashion industry should do that, especially since nowadays more and more things are being sold exclusively online, where we can never go in and try it on. We're buying completely sight unseen, and it would save the company a lot of heartache, because if we buy it and it doesn't fit us and it doesn't feel good on us and we don't like it, we're returning it. And it's always a cost to them, because they don't want to return. Ultimately, they want to sell it and they never want to see it again. So it's always a cost to them. It's always a loss of sale that they don't want. And it's a massive pain in the butt for us and them. So if we can, all find a way to really size everything properly and be able to know that these things are going to fit us more or less well, even if, if it's not perfect, you eliminate a lot of the, a lot of variables, and you really can understand how that garment is going to sit on your body. So anyways, if Lug is listening, maybe you can find a way to do that, because I think that would be very helpful. Okay, so let's go and look at those photos actually, no, you know what? Let's read first. Let's read what it says. Okay, so it says about, there's a video. Oh, cool. Okay, so it says about, so soft, so silky, it looks like a hoodie, but it feels like a blanket. Well, it is a hoodie. It doesn't look like a hoodie. It is a hoodie. Sorry, providing silky comfort wherever your day takes you, featuring hidden pockets and some of our signature patterns. The Ranger Sky Fleece front zip hoodie. That is so much to say. Pairs great with the Ranger Silky Fleece sweatpants. Sold separately. Okay, there we go. For a full zip, wear anywhere top that you'll absolutely love putting on. Cool. All right. Measurements. Oh, okay. Well. Oh, hang on. There's a sizing chart. Okay, I'm gonna come to that in a minute. That's awesome. Okay, that's really helpful. Okay, I'm going to come back to that in a second. Okay, features. Hidden side seam pockets, which I think we saw. I think those are the only two, right? There's not other hidden ones, right? And then full zipper. Yep. And then, okay, so now we're kind of getting to figure out what the fabrication is. So printed silky fleece, 93%, and then polyester, 7%. What's spandex? How much of spandex is in there? I don't know why they didn't put that in there. So, okay, the fact that there's spandex in there, it's going to be stretchy. The only problem is I don't know how stretchy it's going to be, and I don't know in which direction the fabric stretches. So if anybody is aware of fabric at all, if you get something that's not stretchy, that doesn't go out of its way to say stretchy, or if it doesn't have spandex, it means it doesn't stretch at all. It does look to me like this is going to stretch. I don't see why they would make something that doesn't stretch. Luckily, I feel pretty comfortable and confident that Lug is not going to come up with something uncomfortable. I'm pretty positive this is going to be super soft and super malleable, and it's going to move with you, and you're going to feel great in it. I'm 100% positive Lug is not going to come out with something crappy. However, I would like to know just how it stretches, because some fabrics only stretch one way or two ways. It goes up and down, or it goes side to side, depending on how it's cut and how it's sewn. So, but there is a four-way stretch. So you can get fabrics that stretch in four directions, up and down and side to side. And those are the ones that you're looking for when it comes to getting pajamas. So if you've ever bought pajamas that feel really soft in the store, and you're like, oh, this feels so soft in my hands, and you get home and you're like, ugh, this doesn't, I don't feel good. And when you finally go to sleep in them and you feel like you're strangling yourself in your own pajamas, that's because it doesn't have four-way stretch. It does, or it doesn't have any stretch at all. It might have two-way, but it probably usually doesn't. Sometimes they really do only stretch one way. I've definitely bought things, or rather gone to stores and looked at things and discovered it only stretches the one way, like as in side to side or up and down, which is stupid. You want it to go side to side at the very, very least. Yeah, so like in the past, I used to buy these really amazing things that were so cute, and they were really cheap, and I bought them, and I wouldn't be able to sleep in them. And the ones that were the most comfortable, the ones that had a lot of stretch to them. So I just want to know which direction this stretches. So that would be helpful to know. And then the printed silky fleece I find is interesting as well, because that means this print is printed on top. It's not embedded in the fibers, and it's not like each individual fiber is the color of the print that you see. So that means it might actually fade over time as you wash it or as you use it, or things might eventually start peeling off, and that, not peeling, but they'll start to come off a little bit, and that worries me a little bit. Or it might wear and tear, and as it wears down, you'll see more of that, like whatever the fabric is underneath, which looks like it might be kind of like a white. So things will start getting lighter and lighter as time goes on. So anyways, something to consider. But anyways, good to know. I'm glad they at least put that in there. So fabric care. So it says machine wash cold with light colors. Okay, so this is not a very easy to care for fabric. Right off the bat, if it's machine wash cold, it will probably shrink, or it'll destroy the fabric, or it'll destroy the colors, or it'll like pill or do something weird with it. So do be careful. Anything with that does say that it doesn't like heat, it's a little bit fussy. The fact that it also says that it wants a gentle cycle and a low dry. This thing does not like heat at all. So be very careful that you don't accidentally throw this in with like other things that you're just gonna let like roast in the dryer. If you're one of these people who just hits on and then just goes until it's like fried, you cannot do this with this particular garment. I don't know what's going to happen to it, but I don't think good things are going to happen. I think you're going to be very, very sad. And so don't spend this much money and have it just go in there and get destroyed in the wash. So let's see, tumble dry, remove promptly, low iron if needed. Who irons these things? What kind of psycho are you if you're gonna iron your fleece hoodie that you got from Lug? Anyway, all right, so there's a video, so let's take a peek at this. I had no idea there was a video. Here we go. Hang on, wait. Okay, hope that doesn't copyright ding. Oh my gosh, look at the stuff over here in the back. I want to see what's on this rack. And they're using it, like, again, not a size 2 model. I love that. I mean, she's not, she's not big, but she's got a couple curves, which is somewhat refreshing. So those are the pants. Okay. Cute. Very, very cute. Oh, look at this little, oh, you can see there's a little, oh, so that's a nice waistband. That looks like it's really comfortable. It's a big waistband. It doesn't look like it's going to roll on you, so that's kind of cool. Okay. Okay, can we I'm just going to open this up, and I'm just going to quickly pause and just look at what's on this rack. So obviously the first ones here are the ones in this video, so it's the Ranger, but I'm wondering what all of these are in the back. I'm wondering if maybe they'll eventually release these in all these colors too. I don't know. But I see Buffalo Check Red. I see Maples Cream. Oh! I see Snowflake Navy. That might be another camo taupe somehow. Maybe it's like like the olive green taupe, olive green camo. another butterflies gray here. So maybe these are different garments. This is probably a different garment. And then, oh, so those of us who are really into the Christmas prints, there's that teals ornament. What is it? Teals ornament? Pine ornament? Help. Whatever that one, the new one is. And I think this might be Serenity Rose. And we knew that there's a Serenity Rose because Amy and Debbie debuted it in the Readers on the River show that they did live one day, a couple months ago. So that's probably Serenity Rose. So I'm so looking forward to seeing what the rest of the line looks like. Okay, let's go back to the video. I'll let that play one more time. This looks like a really comfortable set. It's really unfortunate that there isn't a color that I'm really excited about just yet. Because I think I would have maybe wanted one of these. And you know what's cool? It's not overly thick. It's not super, super, like, warm. So it's cozy, but you can still layer underneath. And you can also wear it, like, in the spring when it's a little bit nippy, or in the fall when it's a little bit nippy, but not, like, in the dead of winter when it's minus 30. In that case, then you just want to cuddle, throw, and call it a night. So, anyway, so there we go. So that's the... hang on, actually, wait, I'm gonna go back. Hang on, I'm just gonna, okay, there's the end of the video. There we go. Okay, so, let's pause this video. I want to go back and look at those photos, and I also want to talk about that size chart. Okay, here we go. So let's just look at this. Okay, so this is interesting. Okay, so now, what I was saying earlier, okay, I'm really, really glad that this is here. So it's good to see that the model that you see, you can tell what they're wearing. Like they're telling you what they're wearing. So this girl here, she's got a size small top and a size small bottom. So you can sort of look at her body type and look at how thin she is and go, okay, is this going to be what fits me? So if I'm built relatively the same, I can probably fit myself into a small. This girl here is wearing a size small top, which I'm actually surprised by because she's got a chest, and she's got a medium sized bottom. That's helpful as well because, and by the way, I'm also really happy that Lug has separated these two pieces because not all of us are built the same way on the top as we are on the bottom. So it's really awesome that you can have these as separate because, yeah, I think it's going to be great. And some of us maybe don't want the pants or some of us don't want the top. So this is a great, great way to sell it. I'm really glad they're not selling it as a set because I can't tell you how often it is the bottoms don't quite feel right, but the top feels great. So anyway, so that's interesting. And then you get to see an XL model as well. Now, I'll be honest with you. The one thing I really wish they would do is actually bring in a model in every single size. That would be so much more helpful. Because, and especially, and I've been told this, is that for people who are like, on the higher end of the plus size models, that's a plus size, clothing, you just never, ever, ever get to see a model in your size in regular clothing stores. You'd have to kind of go and shop at a plus store, and even then the plus stores, they will only show you in the lower end. So if you're like you'll see like an XL or a 1XL, but you won't see the 3 or 4XL because I don't know why. I really don't know why. There are women out there who would be, great coming in and showing what it looks like on a different body size and a different body type. And there are people out there who want to know, because they're the same body type and they're the same body size, why on earth do we only get to see what it looks like on a size 2? So that's been a big problem in the fashion industry. It needs to change, and I'm really, really hoping that this is the beginning of it. So this is helpful, but I would have loved for there to be more of a range. I would have loved to have seen what the large looks like, what the XL, so what the 1XL, the 2XL and the 3XL look like. So that's something that needs to happen. So again, hoping that's going to happen. Okay, so let's just look at that size. Oh, hang on, what's this? Oh, okay, so this is, okay, so there's a size chart. So let's go back. I'll come back to this in a second. So this is the size chart. Okay, so I think I'm going to have to make a whole separate video on how to size yourself on a size chart or using a size chart. I know that for a long time, if any of you guys are moms or parents, there's like you can always find size charts for kids, and you can sometimes find size charts for some reason, I don't know why, but things like tights and pantyhose, and sometimes like control garments, you'll see like size charts like this. But I know a lot of people don't know how to use this size chart. So I think I'm actually going to make a whole video specifically for that. I'm actually relatively decent at this. I've been using size charts for ordering costumes for my kids for years, like for my students for years. So I'm actually very familiar with using these. And there are tricks about how to get the best fit. that I've been using for a long time, and I feel like I should probably share this with you guys. So be on the lookout for another video that I do specifically about size chart fitting, okay? So because I know, again, it's always really hard to sort of figure out what size fits when you have no idea. Now I have to also say, I know that at one point, I think Amy did say that the sizing on these garments are going to be very similar to what QVC does. So if you're familiar with QVC sizing, whatever that means, then Lug is following QVC sizing. So I hope that helps. Okay, so let's go back to the other image here. So this just shows you exactly where to take the measurement. So for the bust, it shows you exactly on her where the waist is and where the hips are. It gives you a little bit of a tip there. So, but we'll talk about how to do that as well. Okay, and then I just want to look real quick. She's got leggings on that I've never seen. Those look like lug leggings. So that looks like the basket weave sort of quilting, but in a print. And those leggings have pockets. That's all I have to say. Things got pockets. Awesome. Okay, so think that's the end of that. Oh, hang on. Photos. Nice. Cool. Look at those. Those are so cute. They all look so cute. Oh my gosh, that's so much fun. Okay. I'm looking forward to new colors. I think I wouldn't mind a set of these, but so far, yeah, these are not my colors at the moment. So there we go. That is my first impression of the Ranger Fleece front zip hoodie. Tell me what you think. Are you buying any? Did you buy any? What colors are you getting? I would love to know. And those of you who did order them, once you get them, come back and tell us what you think. I cannot wait to hear what everyone thinks of this new fabric. So there we go. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time.